we're back. Okay, so we're going to do just eyes. Like I said, I think I'm going to do my emerald shade on my right eye. Got completely confused looking in the mirror camera. So yeah, I think I'm going to do my emerald shade there, but I think I am still going to do my blood sugar, although it's still technically a day of Jeffree, so this is a Jeffree product. Maybe I'll do Coca Cola. All right, maybe I'm gonna do Coca Cola on my left eye, which is, anyway, you'll see. Yeah, fun. All right, so let's do our green eye first. Obviously, I'm gonna need my brushes. I'm gonna need my brush cleaner. I'm being very healthy today with my green tea, so. I'm actually a huge green tea lover. I usually buy it by like 1 pound bags because I drink that much of it. I got another brush yesterday. This is JF5. I have a second one of this, and I'm pretty sure it's just like used beyond repair, or not repair, but beyond recognition. I need to wash all of my brushes. I will tell you, so like I said, I have 2 of these now because I really do love this, and this is one of his natural brushes. This one, I definitely bought a double. I actually should have bought a couple of them. So this is the JS10. It is like a short, beautiful brush. I think it's actually the crease brush, crease queen maybe. Stunning for doing your crease. And I also use it to do my my bottom, not so much my liner. I actually bought eyeliner. First time in like 10 years I bought eyeliner. But I use it to do my bottom lash line, and it smokes it so beautifully. So I'm gonna go in. I'm actually not gonna do a transition shade. Well, I am, but I'm not going to do like my base one. But I'm going to go in, and I'm actually just going to go straight into Diet Root Beer, which is a beautiful brown. And this shade is actually in, so anybody who's not aware, the Mini Controversy palette comes with in the Conspiracy collection, which I love. I have grown to love this palette so much. I need to use it more. But you also get your Diet Root Beer in that one. So definitely, I think it's actually the only shade you get in both. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's a really good shade. Super pigmented. I think almost all Jeffree's products are. So, yeah. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to try to give you a good view while I give myself a good view. So I just want to lay this like in my crease and then slowly start bringing it up. So I have hooded eyes. They're not crazy hooded. Oh, that's okay though. They're not crazy hooded. They are just not where I want them to be. Like, so if I look straight on, like, you can still see some of my lid, but can you see where I put that color? Barely. So actually what I have to do is go a little bit further than where I'm comfortable. I will say, like, I hear so many people complain about how much they have to build up these colors. I prefer that because I will screw some shit up. Oh, I cussed. That's okay. We'll survive. I'm actually going to wing this out just a little bit. Actually, that is so gorgeous. So, looking straight on. Okay. And then I'm just going to try to smooth these edges out a little bit. That's so pretty. Okay. And then I'm just going to grab, let me do this one. This is the JS12 from Jeffree as well. And I'm just going to go in to cry on my couch. I love Shane. I actually watched his apologize video right before I started filming this, and I think it's actually very sweet of him. You know, I think we all do some stuff when we're young that we tend to regret. I know I have when we become adults. So at least he had the balls to get on there and say he's sorry. So I definitely respect that. So many people are like, "Oh, I'm going to donate money." Or are you going to apologize? No. Not that I'm calling anyone out. I'm just saying. The world's so crazy right now. I don't know. I take it very personal. Like in my family, we don't think that way. If that makes sense. Like we were always raised. If anybody knows not what doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's the whole Black Lives Matter movement. But we were always raised. You judge by character and actions. You never base your judgment on people off of ethnicity, sexual preference, religion, anything like that. That was always just a big no-no in my family. So I personally don't get it. My family's blended. I'm the oldest of 3. I have a younger brother, and then my baby brother is actually Philippine. So, and he's not adopted. He is my baby brother. He's my half brother. We have the same mother, and we just, it might sound weird, we just never noticed race in our family. Like, we don't think about it. Although I will say, like, I love my baby brother to death, and if you watch this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He always confuses the fact that he is Asian, because we grew up around, it was like 70% Hispanics in my city, and then probably about 25% African in my city, and then 5%, you know, white. But we grew up around a bunch of Hispanics. Like, I guess maybe he just didn't know, because he's not really close with the Philippine side of his family. So, but okay, that's a beautiful shade. I think I do want it deeper. I'm trying to think where I have like a really good deep brown within a Jeffree. Oh, I'm trying to do just Jeffree on that eye. So if I go into my Morphe X palette. So yeah, I don't know. We think differently in my family. My mom and I talked about this a lot yesterday. And because that's how I remember growing up. And so I was like, look, am I wrong to remember that? And she's like, no, this is how we raised you. You don't ever judge anybody like that. And like, I was like, yo, don't give me the death eye. So I just want to go in and kind of darken my corner. I know it looks crazy. Give it a second. It's so weird for me to do one eye. I've done this before, but it's so weird. I'm just going to clean that original JS5 out and blend into that crease. So, yeah. I mean, it is craziness. And with me working in a hospital, I still live in the South. I'm born and raised Southern. You know, it is craziness, the stuff I'm seeing, and it's heartbreaking for me. So I just really would like to not see it anymore. But I'm hoping a lot of good comes out of it. Like, you can't have this much ugly without something beautiful, right? I'm just saying. Alright, so that is darkened up beautifully, and I know this is going to be such a stark contrast. I get that. But now I'm going to go in with Put It Back. And we're going to try her out. See what we got going on. I'm so, like, terrified to open this. I wish it would have came in, like, a little tiny small case. Like, instead of just, like, this little plastic wrap. But I am going to go in with my finger. I think this shade definitely deserves it. But yes, I do not condone, you know, pretty much hate. Like, I hate. Ooh! But yeah, I hate. I'm a loving person. I don't care what someone is. I don't care what ethnicity they are. I don't care what religion they are. I don't care what sexual preference they have. I just don't care. Just be you. Be a good person. That's how I've always been, you know, growing up. Like I said, my city, I was in like the 5th percentile, I think. And if not, then I just don't know where everybody else was. And like almost all of my family grew up in the same city, so I'm pretty sure we were the 5%. Like, it's insane. But I don't remember like anyone in my family ever being hateful, and I'm so thankful for that. Looking at everything that's going on, like I really don't want to be ashamed of anyone in my family, and I would be. So okay, what are we thinking? I think that is so stunning. I think I want a little bit more dark brown right there. Thankfully I don't have this far from me. So yeah, and you know, I mean, if you've watched the series or any of my videos before, you know, I work at a hospital. So I mean, to me, especially people who work at a hospital, you should never, ever have an issue with race or religion or anything like that. It's just, to me, those don't go hand in hand. So we will see. But, you know, I always, like, I see all these things where, like, oh, they're Southern. That's what's wrong. They're Southern. Hunty, I grew up in, like, a podunk town in Central Florida. I didn't grow up in Orlando. I didn't grow up in Tampa. I'm not going to say where I grew up, but I grew up, because I'm going to put this on YouTube, but I grew up in a podunk town that was full of racism. I'm going to let you know that right now. We just, I don't know, we never noticed it. Like, my house, if you were a good person, you're a good person. If you weren't, you weren't. So I did buy, and not grab. Yeah, these are look good. So I did get a Morphe eyeliner. I'm sorry, color pencil. In the shade Poolside. I think that'll be pretty. So I'm actually going to line my eye with eyeliner. The insanity. And these are supposed to be like smudge proof. They stay, they don't budge. Ooh, my eye just dried out. And not the one I was lining. That was the weird part. Ooh, okay. I'm not mad at you. I kind of prefer doing it with the eyeshadow, but that is a beautiful color. Like, I do want to smoke that out with the brown. But yeah, that's pretty. So yeah, that's my take on everything that's going on. I don't want to get into it. I don't want 50 million private messages about how, I don't know, how everything is. Because I know how everything is. And everything sucks. Just to be completely honest. You know, but it is what it is. But yeah, Shane did his apology. I think it was so brave of him because that can backlash on him so much. I'm sure it will. Like, people are just awful. I think some people, like, they don't even care. They want the drama, you know? Some people are like, they don't care what Shane says or what anybody says, you know? They just want the drama. You know, it is what it is. I'm just using this to kind of smudge it out. Okay, so that is one side done. Let me do this. I think that's so pretty. Like, I love that shade. I think it's so gorgeous, so pigmented. Holy, like, it's still on my finger, y'all. Yeah, I love that. I do want to do my inner corner, not green. There is such thing as too much, but I think I'm actually going to use, like, my boyfriend's purse. See if I can get that in there. Like that one. I think that's so pretty. And I'm going to go in. I actually should have bought another one of these too, because I actually use this brush quite a lot. This is the JS13. It's what I use to do the center of my nose. But yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. I keep hearing things that are just like, oh, it's getting better. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, it's getting better. Oh, it's getting worse. It's not going to get better until there's no more of this judgment going on. Like, that's just the reality. And that sucks. Reality sucks. I've actually heard people say just awful things that really makes me question what year we're in. So, all right, I am done with that eye except for, of course, mascara, which I will do at the end when I have both eyes done. I think that turned out so pretty, though. Like, I love that. It's gorgeous. Okay, mini controversy can go up. Ugh. I am running out of room, y'all. Which, I think that's actually why I grabbed a second bag. And I got a second card. So I'm actually going to put this in my vanity mirror. Ooh, maybe not. What the hell kind of vanity did I get? Also on eBay. So I'm going to put this up. I just need to put it somewhere where it's not going to move around or anything like that. So I think I'm going to put it... Okay, I have it in the drawer. Like... I got my vanity done, and I had no room left in my bathroom, and then I was like, oh, my vanity's done. Ooh, I have more room for makeup. You know, don't go mature and just be like, all right, that's a perfect amount of space. No, there's more room. So, all right, next we are going to do our Coca Cola palette. So this sold out online. I was actually going to get it at launch, and I was working that day. When I got off, I went to go check it. Ooh, sorry, I hit the tripod. And it was already sold out. Like, it sucked. I didn't get any of the lips just because I'm a Jeffree lipper. Like, it's just how it is. I do want to grab my little thing here. Y'all know I have a thing. Like, I hate makeup on my... Nah, who cares? I hate not knowing the names of the shades I'm wearing, so I am going to end up taping this to the top because I'm not going to use the mirror on here. So, I was actually shocked. Like, the Morphe in Orlando had very little Jeffree. No Bloodlust. There was a mirror. They had Blue Blood, they had Blood Sugar, no cremated, which is weird because they have it in stock online. So, a lot of well, I can't say that. They had quite a few bags of the same color. So, it's whatever. Green tea. This is actually Tiesta tea lean green machine because I'm dieting. I've been dieting. I'm plateaued at the moment. But then I did sweeten it with like 2 tablespoons of honey. I got at Whole Foods yesterday. It's bourbon infused honey. It just sounded good, and it is good. It's got like a really good smoky flavor. So yeah, I love Tiesta Tea. They're a great one to go to if you're a big herbal tea fan. Go to them. So we are on to losing our shit. There we go. Coca Cola. I don't know. Like I want to go so many ways with this, but like I'm looking at these 3 red shades like right in the center, and it's calling me. So what are these? Okay, these are Always Bright, which I feel like I'm gonna put like as my transition. Good in Red. Ha! That's awesome. Which I think is gonna be my crease. And then Pop Culture is this really, and I'll pull them up here in a second. I don't know, like I feel like that's where I want to go. Like I'm gonna have a green eye and a red eye. It's gonna be a Christmas day, you know? But look, so crease, no, transition, crease, lip. I wish I had a green glitter to put it back. I think that would be so pretty. I kind of do, but I think it's gonna take away from it, so I don't want to do it. I'm trying to think what else I have. I don't really have a green glitter. Yo, that sucks. That's okay though. Okay, so yeah, I think that's honestly the direction I want to go. So let's ruin my brand new brush by putting this bright ass, what are we using? Always Bright Red in my my transition shade here. Very little fallout, which I'm digging. I'm gonna, ooh, y'all better bless me. I'm just kind of going to work that there, and then I'm actually going to spin this around in my cleaner, grab my mirror, turn it on eventually one day. There we go. And we're going to blend this out. Tell you what, this is a stunning shade though. This is really like on class with Jeffree. Like this really, like, it's giving me, so I was gonna do blood sugar today, like I said. This is giving me vibes. Wait, there is a Jeffree that's like this. I think Prick, I want to say, reminds me so much of this shade. Yeah. Blood sugar is honestly one of my favorite palettes. I used to be terrified to do a red. Like, yo, I can't pull a red off. I'm gonna use this mirror. But then like I really started playing with it, and I learned about shading and transition and really taught myself how to do it and watched videos, including Jeffree. Ooh. I am loving that shape I just figured out how to do because I've been trying to do it forever. Wait, how is that so pretty? I want that a little bit further up. Come on. All right, look straight ahead. Okay. And then I'm just going to blend the end out there. I do think I'm going to need to put just something on the very, very outside. So y'all know these shades drive me crazy. Come on. Recognized, which is just like this really pretty, almost my tone of skin shade. I think I'm just going to use that just to blur out the edges. Yeah, very little fallout. That's actually pretty nice. So this is my second like actual Morphe palette. I'm going to do that on the other side too, because I think it'll complement each other. This is my second Morphe palette. I have the Morphe 350, maybe? Natural Glow 350. And I love it. Like, their quality, honestly, for their price, hella good. Like hella good. Okay, so that was that. I'm now going to go in with, what are you? You are my JS11. I feel like that's going to be too big. So I'm actually going to go in my JS10, which is my short little packer, which is actually their crease brush. And I'm going to go into Good in Red. Sorry. I'm a giant dork. I feel like I look like Christmas. So I'm going to go into the crease and just deepen it. And I'm also going to bring that down here because I feel like it's going to need it. Holy shiitake mushrooms taste so good. Now we're gonna blend it. It's such a pretty color though. Okay. I'm not mad at that. All right, but what I do want to do now is I actually do want to cut my crease. So actually, I don't think that's going to be light enough. I'm going to go in with, actually, it's a product I'm not a fan of. The Unique Concealer in the shade Scarlet. I don't like their concealer. It's way too thick. And usually that's not a bad thing, but for me, I just like, I don't know. It doesn't work good for me. I don't use concealer anyway, so maybe it is just me. So I just want to cut my crease out. But I mean, this shade really is nice. I'm just going to take my finger and just warm it up with my hand. Okay. Look how difficult that was. All right. I've already stained one finger. Let's stain the other index finger. So I'm going to dip into this last shade called Pop Culture. This is their glittery shade. Oh, and it's chunky glitter. Good. I was worried it would just be super normal, like shimmery glitter. So on camera, I'm not like digging that. Like, I don't hate it. I'm just not digging it. But in person, I'm still not impressed. So, you know, I'm actually gonna like tap my finger into that first shade, Always Bright, and then tap back into Pop Culture and see if I can just get a little bit more pigment up in there. That may have done it. Wait. Okay, that's like so much better. But, and then in person, okay, I don't hate that. Okay, so I don't hate it. That glitter's not my favorite thing in the world though. And then there's one, like, there's a silver one. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to go in with my JS13 and do my inner corner in, honestly, like, I am thinking that chunky silver in the corner there. That's crazy. Yeah, I like that. I almost feel like that did better on, hey, it didn't stain though. Well, not much. On the brush than it did my finger, which is crazy. Glitters are usually so much better on your finger. So now I'm going to go in, I'm going to do my bottom line. So my second Morphe brush I got was in Coconut. So I wanted a white liner. I actually think I just ordered, or maybe I was contemplating ordering like a nude one as well. Ooh, okay. I don't hate that. So I'm going to put that up, and then I'm going to go in with my JS10. Yep, this is my new one, so let's ruin it. I'm actually going to go into that first color, Always Bright, and just barely tap it. And I just want to do that on my lash line. See that right there. I went over just a little bit. That's okay. We're just going to... Okay, I don't hate that. And then I just want to smudge it out just a little bit so I clean my brush off. This is pretty much just gently moving it. Kind of cut some of that white just a little. I don't know. Like, I feel like I need to do the corner just a little bit more. poked myself in the eyeball. How am I better at eyeshadow as eyeliner? And then I'm looking and I see glitter like on my face, y'all. Okay, so I'm done with my palette. I like that. I mean, the reds were beautiful. So I'm going to swatch a couple shades really quick. So one that like spoke to me is Cool Story. It's like a shimmery blue. Oh, I don't know why it spoke to me though. I mean, it's not bad. Very translucent. But then the other one, Can Do, I saw online as just being just like the prettiest blue. And I'm not getting that in real life. Like, huh. Semi-disappointing. Now, I wonder if I take that. Okay, so if you take Can Do and you put Cool Story over it, that's kind of stunning. Like, okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not mad at this palette. It's like 20 bucks. Like 20, 22 maybe. So, I know if you go on Morphe right now, because I'm going to try to upload this by the end of the day. If you go on Morphe right now, they have the 350 palette for sale for like 16 bucks. So, I'm going to pause, throw on my mascara. I'll go through the process when I get back. I'm also going to do my lips while I'm gone. Okay, give me just a minute. All right, I'm back. I am done. So, final thought. My hair still looks like crap, but again, I don't care. Absolutely adore the Coca Cola Thirst for Life palette, Artistry palette. If you can get your hands on this, personally suggest it. I think it's fantastic. Thought I had lipstick on my teeth, sorry. New Jeffree color, I got Unicorn Blood. It's actually one I've been eyeballing for a while. They had it there, so I bought it. Absolutely love it. Looking at my Morphe eyeliner, so I've got Poolside and Coconut. I love them both. Like, I think the Coconut complements Put It Back so much. I did end up putting a little bit more Put It Back on the lid. Because remember, I didn't go in and I didn't do a cut crease, so I really didn't have a great base to go off of. Yeah, I mean, the glitter got everywhere, but I'm not leaving the house, so I really don't care. I got a little bit of lipstick on the tip of my nose, because I'm like that. Put It Back, stunning shade. Personal suggestion, if you're going to want it, I would order the Mini Controversy Emerald Edition, I think they're calling it. In the center is going to be Put It Back. Like I said, I don't entirely remember exactly what shade they removed. I'm guessing not Controversy. I would hope not My Apology, because I think that's just a very, very stunning red. Yeah, there's nothing I don't like about this look. I did do like a simple kind of eye look today when it came to, not when it came to eyeshadow. When it came to mascara, I actually just primed with my unique, I think it's called like Moonstruck primer. And then I just actually used this Maybelline Lash Discovery. I need a great curling mascara. So if anybody knows of one, please let me know. Like, I have my Unique, which is okay, but my curl does not last more than an hour. I have Maybelline Total Temptation. Again, good. I got a recommendation off of a YouTube video for this one. Not that great. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not great. I love the white liner. I think, I mean, for $4, guys, these eyeliners, I have giant hands, just to warn everybody. I mean, $4. So I love the white. I've never done a white eyeliner before. I think it's super stunning, definite statement. And then what I wanted to do, grab my Morphe palette because it'll give me like a solid black look. So, like, I love that. I think that's so stunning. Yeah, I love that. And then, yeah, I definitely love that. I think that's going to be like an amazing Christmas combination. I think I was really smart. I'm calling myself smart. I was really smart to go with that brown as my transition shade. Like I said, brown complements green so much. Brown complements almost every color, but green, it just does something to it. As someone with green eyes and naturally brown hair, yeah, just saying. I love the combination. I think also I could have gone with a purple. I would do more of a, like a natural purple, if that makes sense. So like my purples pretty much consist of Jeffree's palette. So I think I would end up doing either High King or Blood Queen. Let's see, High King or Blood Queen. I think those would have gone really well with this. Beautiful, beautiful emerald green. So, but I mean, y'all know I'm a huge Jeffree fan. His quality is what gets me. You know, love him, hate him, know nothing about him. That's cool. That's you. That's how you do. I love him. So, anybody who's interested, drop on Beauty Bay. This is not sponsored. I would love it to be though. No. No, jump on Beauty Bay. I got on there last night. Jeffree's got a few lipsticks, super out of stock on quite a bit. But they're marked down to I think like $14, so it's like $4 off. Actually grabbed his concealer. I'm not a concealer person, but I'm gonna give Jeffree a try because I love Jeffree. So I got his concealer for like $12, maybe. I don't remember. And then I got something else too, but I don't remember what that was. But there was quite a bit of his stuff marked down. The mini breaker, so jawbreaker palette, I haven't quite decided on yet. But the mini breaker is on there, and it was marked down to like $18.50 maybe. Great one to go to. Morphe's got sales every day. Check them out, guys. They're fabulous. I mean, that eyeliner alone, guys, it's $4. I'm just saying. Sorry, this shirt's like 3 sizes too big. Yeah, there's nothing I hate about this look. ELF I used for my blush. I think it's so stunning. I did put it on a little heavy, but I think it actually complements the look really well. Unicorn Blood, stunning. My husband actually hates dark lipsticks, so he'll just have to get over it because I like them. Other than that, let me know. Comments, complaints, concerns, compliments. Have fun. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna go cook more because that's what I do when I have nothing to do, is I cook and I meal prep. And I don't know, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make cookies for my husband. We'll see. Bye, guys.